Hey, what's up, guys? We've got a countertop. I'm sitting on the other side of the kitchen. Sink goes here, stove goes right there, microwave goes up here. We've still got to put a panel in here, odds and ends and knickknacks and stuff. You'll see wires hanging down. So we're getting into this thing. Entertainment center's opened up a little bit. We still need to spray the floor one more time. But there's so many odds and ends that we want to get taken care of before we spray the floor that we just basically had to take most of it out. Most of the wiring is done. We've got a little bit of 12 volt to button up and just a little bit of 120 volt to button up. It's notable. We are going back, actually, again, we're doing this kind of live. Do you have any of the 120 fixtures, the boxes and the outlets? Are they handy? All right, never mind. So I was asking Noah about the 120 outlets. Everything in this camper that we are going back with in 120 volt fixture is residential. So it's got a plastic new work box installed, and then there's a residential receptacle that are all crimped down or torqued down, I should say, and then everything routes from the plug to the next box, or I say plug, it's a bad habit, from the receptacle to the next receptacle, or it goes down to the box. Same thing with the 12 volt. Obviously 12 volt's not residential, but we cleaned a bunch of that stuff up. Kitchen is basically in. We need to drop the sink and the stove and tighten that up a little bit. There's a little bit of stuff to do right here. The windows are back in and ready to be sprayed on the outside. Basically, the only thing that's left open right now, we still have the roof open. The ceiling is in. I think you can see it. Can you see a light going on? Noah's going to get some pictures of this thing to kind of go over all the progress, but there's a lot happened. The bedroom is essentially done. With all the difficult stuff. We still need to put flooring in the bedroom, flooring in the bathroom. We'll spray this one more time, and then carpet will go down, and that'll be just about it. So we're making quick, good progress on this. I think everybody in the shop is going to be ready to see this bad boy out the door, but we've broken a lot of new ground here, and it just takes time to do it the first time. The floor is waterproof now. It will be completely waterproof. It won't be able to go under the walls or the cabinets when we're done. The exterior of this camper, the whole thing on the walls is going to get sprayed in polyurea. Then it'll be top coated, and it will look like a full painted camper. It essentially will be a full painted camper. The difference is that underneath won't be fiberglass. It's going to be polyurea, and will withstand impacts significantly stronger. It'll be significantly stronger than fiberglass. The roof will go up. It'll have our aliphatic polyurea on it. So once this thing is, there's going to be a mini split right above me. So that's going to be a ceiling mounted split single head unit. It's got a 4-inch port, auxiliary port, and that 4-inch will go up and dump into the bedroom. Noah said we can see the lights now. So those are all custom built by us. We've taken rough sawn cedar, aromatic cedar, and cut it down, finished it, and so there's a batten strip up there that's actually functioning to hold everything together, and then the cedar is just finish nailed up with stainless steel nails. It's finish nailed so that if we ever need to take something down, we literally can pull it down. The nails will pop out, and the wiring will be, we can pull the wiring down, change the LEDs out. All the lighting in this rig is going to be indirect, but I think you can tell it's pretty bright. And what I love about indirect lighting is it's comfortable. There's light coming from everywhere, but it's more of a glow, not a in-your-face light, and it doesn't cast a lot of shadows. So I worked a long time on that. This is the first time I've done indirect lighting upgrades in a camper, but I've done lighting for a long time, just as a side project. Back in my college days, I was doing lighting semi-professionally, but that was more for sound and stage. But it's all the same kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're finishing up here. We don't have a good timeline. Again, this is the first time that we've ever done a full rebuild to this level. So all I can tell you is that we've got a camper. Actually, we've got several campers sitting outside that have a big project attached to them. And officially last night, I approved everything for ggcamperrepair.com. So what we've got now is the shop is set up to do automotive service work. I did an inspection on a used truck that's going to get a new fifth wheel hitch. It's got some other stuff going into it, but basically this guy is buying it from a dealership down the street that we do a lot of work with. And then they're going to have us, it didn't have a hitch in it. We're going to put a hitch in it, get it all set up, and then I'm going to go up and inspect the camper that he's purchasing. We're going to check that out. Then we'll bring the whole thing back here and make sure that the hitch, the truck, the camper, and everything's flat and he's ready to go. So there's a rhyme to the reason. There's the automotive side where we can do airbags and suspension work and shocks and maintenance and ball joints and alignments and rust proofing and bed liners and all that kind of stuff. And then on this side, in basically the same facility, we can do suspension work on the campers. There's a fifth wheel hitch outside that's broken that we're going to have to get into and repair. We can do roof work. We can do slide work, slide rebuilds, camper rebuilds if somebody's got that desire. I'm still pushing hard towards eventually one of my dreams here, and I'm going to do everything I can, and I know these guys are behind it too. And we've got a couple of guys that want to come to work for us as soon as possible, but my dream is to take everything that we're learning here and apply it to a ground up camper construction. I've got a couple of different lines that I want to do. But basically, if we can get to that point, I want to be able to build one from the ground up. The suspension will be my specs, the frames will be my spec, and the intention is that it won't be light. I'm not going to apologize for my weight or the camper weight. It won't be cheap. It'll be priced at a point that I want to have it so that the everyday guy can purchase it. The difference is going to be that if you put a 20-year loan on a camper right now, 5 years down the road, it doesn't really matter just about any of them. 5 years down the road, they're already into your pocket for some kind of insane maintenance, and then it just gets worse from there. The camper that I want to build, you put a 20-year note on it, bring it back to us in 20 years, and it should look the same with some maintenance, obviously, but nothing like these things take. But that's kind of the rhyme or reason of all this. This thing, to get back on track, is nearing completion. Jordan's been a fantastic asset to us going through this. He's been super patient. And now I'm talking to him several times a day. Hey, because when we got this, it was already significantly gutted. Just about the only thing in here was the center wall section, wasn't it? Because all of this was gone.
Everything was gone except for the wall.
Yeah, everything was gone except for the walls. When we got it, it had a back window. He didn't want the back window. That entertainment center is 100% custom built by us. So the only thing that we didn't rebuild is this little cabinet section right here in the middle. But anyway, been quite an adventure. I'll be happy to see it go, get it out into the real world and tested. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough. Have I missed anything, Noah?
I don't think so.
So he's going to grab.
They're running off battery now.
Oh yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. We're not plugged in. We don't actually have shore power onto this thing yet, but we do have the battery hooked up. The battery is running into the trailer, going through its normal systems, and we're just sitting here on a 12-volt charger up front. So we're going to grab shore power back into this thing soon. But yeah, this thing's actually running on its own, and that's when we're building this. One of the things we're doing as we're wiring it, we're checking all the circuits, verifying wires are good. Obviously, not running wires through empty holes or through aluminum panels and all that other insanity that we saw. So it's going to be quite an improvement. I keep getting, why would somebody not just buy a new one? And what I can tell you with certainty is you can't buy a new one like this. Waterproof floor, waterproof, you can't get water under the walls, can't get water under the counters. The bathroom, when we're done, the shower is completely seamless. The floor is 100% waterproof and will be sealed to the shower, and you could technically get water to come out of the bathroom and onto the main area, but even if it came out into that, it's onto waterproof floors. So when we're done, you could just about throw a 5-gallon bucket of water into this thing and nobody's going to care. So that's what we went for. That's what we're still going for, and that's what we're going to see when we're done. I think that's it. I appreciate you watching, keeping up with all this stuff. GG Camper Repair is the new website. If you want us to do work, go to that website. You can text my phone directly from there. Fill out a form and we can get started on something. Hit like on, or hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel that you're watching now. That helps us out, helps us produce more videos. And Gregory's Garage Indy is still the main page. So hit all those things, like us, and keep going. We're done for now. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.